If you don't know much about Alabama Republican Senator Katie Britt, you're not alone.
If I could ever get the Capitol Police to figure out that I actually work in the Senate, that would be step one. So still to this day, I get stopped multiple times a week to ask to show my ID.
At 41, she's the youngest female Republican senator ever, and the first from Alabama. But working at the Capitol wasn't always part of the plan. Britt grew up in the Alabama Wiregrass region, an area known for its peanut festival.
I think it's a place where the American dream still lives, where you treat your neighbor as family, where, the ideals that make our country so special still exist.
After high school, it was Roll Tide at the University of Alabama. There, she met her future husband, Wesley Britt, an offensive lineman for the football team. He went on to play for the New England Patriots, and the Britts started a family. After his time in the NFL, they moved back to Tuscaloosa, and in 2011, disaster struck. Unrelenting tornadoes ripped through the state, with the Britts in the storm's path.
That storm, the helplessness that you feel, and remembering your faith, remembering to rely on the Lord. We were praying as the storm approached. We could feel it. Your ears could feel it. You could hear it.
While the storms destroyed their home and killed 64 people, their family survived. Weeks later, while riding in the car, her daughter asked Britt where Jesus was. That's when she realized why her children had been so strong.
I pull over to the side of the road and I'm shaking, and I turned and I said, "Baby, did you see Jesus?" And she said, "Yes, ma'am. He was me and Roro. He came during the Ronato," which was her version of tornado. And she said, "He has been with me, but he just left. And I want him to come back, Mama. Tell him to come back." And this whole time it immediately clicked. Here we thought, we had done such a good job during that tornado. We were praying and singing, but he was literally with us. And I think a lot of times we need the faith of a child. And so when she said those very direct words to me, "Mama, doesn't God call you to do hard things?" I thought, yes, sweetheart, yes, he does.
But it was also when Britt realized she wanted to have a bigger impact on the country.
I know that our nation and the next generation are worth fighting for. And so being in that game was what God called me to do.
When she decided to run in 2021, Britt knew she faced tall odds. Britt beat out well-known Congressman Mo Brooks in the primary. Brooks initially had the support of President Donald Trump, although Britt's surging candidacy eventually led Trump to back her. Senator Britt now carries these experiences with her while finding solutions for the country.
And I believe as leaders we must do something. So the rise in rate of depression among our teenagers more than doubled between 2011 and 2019. That perfectly coincides with the rise of social media. And so we have a simple piece of legislation that's 8 pages that says you can't be on social media until you're 13, which is what the social media companies say they do anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem. And then between 13 and 17, it says you have to have parental consent to be able to get on. And so this isn't a bill that allows you to follow your child around, although I think I'd like that. It just says that it puts parents back in the driver's seat to have the conversation.
Matt Galka, CBN News.